We are going to pray against the spirit of covetousness and greediness. Listen, if not this spirit, many of the people that call themselves politicians would have retired. There is something more they want, and it is definitely not the development of the nation. They are thinking about themselves. The reason why Africa will never develop if something does not happen and this spirit is not arrested, because the moment you vote somebody in, he spends 3 months on the seat and he starts planning of what to do to let you vote for him again. So there is nothing he will do with the agenda to save the nation. Everything is to save the next vote. So they make the wrong decisions to let others be happy so that we vote for them. And the core thing is the structure of the nation that has to be built will not be built. The spirit of greediness. Listen to me. We need one president who will come and say, vote for me. I need only one term to turn things around. If you like, vote for me again. If you like, don't. But I need just one term. And he is not on it to win the next election. He is on it to change the nation and to discipline corruption and to deal with evil on the nation. And by the time they are through, listen, we don't pamper criminals, we jail them and we deal with them. Otherwise, the next time they will do it again. But because of the next election, presidents are not able to handle corruption. We are not asking government to put money in the hands of people. We are asking government to put stretches in place so that people stop running to United States. How long should traveling abroad be a breakthrough? Meanwhile, these people are surviving on our natural resource. How long should the burger feel big when he comes back to Ghana? How long will we continue to use their used cars and call it home use? When will we close down Cantamanto? People with strange diseases wear their clothes and they bring it, and Cantamanto, our nation people are just rushing. Meanwhile, most of the raw materials they get from here because of greediness and covetousness. No one is thinking about the other. They are thinking about themselves and their families. So every policy, listen, if some of the policies, if they should open it to us, we will cry, because the nation does not have a future for the next 20 years. They have entered into debt and loans and have established some agreements with some people that we think that we have companies, but they are on loans. Yet greedy people. The spirit of greediness and covetousness has taken over the nation. You see a small boy, 29 years, become a politician. By 31, he's in a Land Cruiser and has bought a house in abroad. How much is your salary? Greediness and covetousness. And people who want to work with business plans, want to work, cannot, because the economy is not supporting them. Listen, what Africa is dealing with in the next and over our generations, because you know what, Africa some way somehow is not operating by the brain. Right now we are devoid of intellect. What is left is the raw material, the natural resources. The leaders we have today are not raising brains, neither are they conserving the natural resources. Some way somehow misusing it. And a generation is coming, they will not have intellect, they will not have natural resources. How can our nations survive if a nation like Ghana, with all the natural resources, are still as poor as we are? Go to Togo and go to Nigeria and go to other nations. We need leaders' eyes to be open to see that it doesn't matter the money they steal and keep in a bank for their children. If the economy is not working, they will die and go. Their children will squander the money before they die. Yes. There will be nothing left for their children. Listen, it is only in the Western world that a family from generation to generation can keep their billionaire status for a long time. But in Africa, the system does not sustain